Welcome to Two Readers, No Filter, a podcast for people who love books and have a lot of opinions about them. If you've ever finished a book and need to talk, you're in the right place. We're like a book club, but better. I'm Claire.
And I'm Cameron. And thank you for joining us.
This is our first podcast, so thank you for tuning in with us.
Anyways, how's your week?
My week was good. I don't think there's like anything to talk about there. I'm reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, but other than that, that was good. But I feel like, I don't know if you feel this way, when I don't have enough time to read in the week, I get grumpy.
Yes.
And so I feel like I haven't had time to like spend some time with Carl, and I'm upset about it this week.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like,
yeah.
Stop calling me, stop texting me, phone off, I am reading.
It's like when you're hangry, but without books.
Yes, precisely.
Bookery.
I'm bookery.
You're bookery. There you go.
Look at that. We should TM that.
TM. No one
TM.
take it.
Yeah.
Before we do, I have to say I got my highest sleep score on my Aura ring. Everyone, calm down. It's okay. I only got 1 hour of sleep on my red-eye flight back from Vegas.
Oh my god.
And so I was really sleep deprived. I went to sleep at like 8:30. I was watching Love is Blind and fell asleep, and then I woke up and was like very confused. And then I slept for 11 hours. I got a 95. I usually get like an 80 at most. So
yeah, I feel like my sleep score is always horrible because I feel like I haven't been like I've been in bed, but I haven't had quality sleep.
Yeah.
And so it gives me like a horrible score all the time.
Yeah.
Because it's like, hey, you were awake again. And I'm like, first of all, I have a small bladder. Like, that is not my fault.
Like,
I know I was awake at 3:30. I know I was awake at 1. I was not happy about it either. But I don't know. I like toss and turn. So I feel like I always have to take Benadryl to get like quality sleep.
I know. Same. Ugh, I get it. Anyways, now we can start. That was my update.
So since this is the first podcast, we thought that the best topic for us to cover is to read or not to read. So this is going to be our top 5 favorite books and top 5 worst books we would not recommend. They either hurt us, offended us, left us questioning, whatever it may be.
And also they just kind of aren't
Sucked.
very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I just wouldn't, anyways, we can get into it. But, okay. Do you want to start with best or worst?
Yeah, let's start with worst, because I don't have any notes on them. Just, I'm literally just like, it sucks. That's it.
Okay. You go first.
Okay. First up is The 7-Year Slip. Have you read that one?
Oh, I haven't because you said it was bad.
Okay.
It's been, like, on my page, though, where everyone says, like, read The 7-Year Slip.
Yep.
Like,
I was so excited for it, and that's always an issue, is when you're like super excited for a book and then you just have these really high expectations. They're never met. But I think I like an unpredictable like book. Not like necessarily unpredictable, but I don't know how to explain it in a good way. But basically it seemed like no one was supposed to know what like the little plot twist was. I knew it from the beginning. Like I knew it right away. And if I can guess it,
yeah.
I wasn't a fan. It wasn't anything crazy. So that's all I'll say about that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So don't read The 7-Year Slip.
Or do.
And just hate it.
And hate it with us.
Hate it with a passion. Okay, my first one for worst is Wicked. Yeah.
I haven't read it.
I read it this year. I rated it 2 stars. I feel like important context is I grew up on the Wicked through Broadway. I loved the Wicked Broadway play. You know, I tried to see it every time I could at my local theaters when they would put it on. When I was in New York, I saw it. Like, I love Wicked. And so I was so excited to read this and get more background. And I think that maybe that's where it fell flat. But I also think that in today's book community, we have a lot of really great fantasy books.
Mm-hmm.
And so I feel like this book, because I read it this year, was bad. if I read it when it was released, it probably was really good for the time. My biggest qualms with it were like, I wanted more, and I feel like the book gave you all the context of the stuff you did not care about, and that did not answer any questions that you actually wanted to know.
Yep.
And so I was like, thank you for wasting my time for like the 400 pages that it was.
Yeah.
Because I listened to the audiobook and it was 20 hours.
Oh my God.
Which I don't know what the conversion is, but I feel like most audiobooks are like 18.
Yeah.
Like and then that's a significant one, because I think Project Hail Mary was like 18.
Yeah.
Like, not bad.
No.
So what do you mean? Like, Alphaba, you cannot be doing that much interesting stuff for you to justify 20 hours.
That makes me sad, because I would have liked to read it. But
Yeah.
I'm not. If you say it's bad, I'm just not going to.
No. Okay. You're number 2. What is it?
Okay. I haven't read this book. I'm trying to think of when I read it. I think it might have been like 2021 or 2020.
Okay.
Icebreaker. Have you ever read that?
Oh, that's one of those cartoon romance.
Yeah.
And she's the ice skater, isn't she?
Yeah, she's a figure skater. He's a hockey player.
Yeah.
I think she needed a figure skating partner.
Oh, and she like recruited a hockey player?
I think that's what happened. I couldn't tell you because it's so insignificant, but like if this tells you anything, it was a Wattpad fan fiction.
That answers it.
They just took it and
Yeah.
put it in book form. And if you've never read it, look up the Uber scene. It is disgusting. It is actually disgusting. Anyways, your turn.
All right. Well, God, I hate my number 2. I started it and I really liked it once I hit page 70, which I feel like I already should have gotten a trophy for sticking with it.
Yeah.
If I got to page 70 and it wasn't good until then.
Yeah.
It is 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle.
You do hate
I read this.
book.
Yeah, I know. I've talked about this so much.
As you should.
I read it in 2024, and I'm not gonna lie, like, the plot was really good. The plot was there, and I was excited about it. Like I said, it hit page 70, and I could not put it down.
Mm-hmm.
I was very excited about it. It was really cool concept. I really liked it. And then the ending was rushed. It was dumb. I still have questions. It was like one of those, spoiler alert if you've never seen the movie Inception, but it was like the ending of Inception where it's like, what actually happened?
Yeah.
Like, it's left open-ended.
That was a really good, like, comparison. That
Yeah,
made it make
you know
a
what I
lot more
mean?
sense for me. Yeah.
Like, Inception, you're just like, oh, crap, was it a dream?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I need the closure. Like, I don't know about you. I'm too nosy. I need closure.
Yes.
So if you don't give me closure,
Yes.
or if a dog dies, I'm out.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Yes.
those two, you directly qualify for, like, making my worst list.
Exactly.
0 stars.
I
But
agree.
I rated this 1 star because I do think it had a lot of potential. I will throw out there that I did see something, I don't know if it was Reddit or something, but I was so mad after I read it where I needed to, like, talk about it with somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went online and I was trying to figure out what happened. And I do think this book was released the same timeline as 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. And so
yeah.
because there was a clash, they had to change the title. So it was 7.5 versus 7.
Oh.
And so I feel like that was a later decision without any edits to the writing.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And so I think that might have been there, but it doesn't justify your ending. I'm sorry.
No.
It doesn't.
Nope. We'll not be reading that one either.
Yeah. No, don't read it. Number 3.
My next one actually goes with yours, like, in the sense that I like closure.
Yeah.
And this book did not give me closure. I, who have never known men, I remember texting you, being like, "Don't read this,"
and I'm pretty sure it was all caps. Like,
yeah, like,
pissed.
yeah, I was because this is like so many people's top book of like 2025, and there's that one trend going around of like books that like exceeded my expectations. This was it.
Yeah.
And so I had really high hopes, and it's like a dystopian, which I love dystopian. So it says a lot that I didn't like this.
Yeah.
There's a way to do dystopian, and I feel like this was not it, because it was like they're just trapped underground, which cool, cute, whatever. They're trapped underground.
Cute.
They don't have any concept of time. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting. Like, I was fully invested. And then they get out. They come out. They escape, which that's like exciting. And then everyone just ends up dying. And I'm like, why are we doing, like, I don't even know these people. Like, because it's literally a 150-page book. You think I'm getting to know anyone? You think I care when anyone dies? No.
Yeah, what?
So if you're someone who likes answers to questions, just don't. Because it's like, I who have never known men. So she never knew men because she was underground. And so she doesn't know anything. So we're going around. She's like, oh, I don't know what this means. Oh, I don't know what that means. Girl, figure it out.
Well, I just like, at that point, I'm like, what's the purpose of this book?
Exactly.
Like, why did the author write this?
I don't like, I just was so disappointed because it was like everyone's top book of 2025. And
so they're wrong.
They're just dumb.
Yeah.
They don't have good taste in books. Just kidding. Not really.
No, you're not.
But like, no. I think I gave it 2 stars because I liked the first part when they were trapped. Stay trapped. That's my 2 cents.
Stay trapped. Oh my god. Okay. Don't break out. Stay trapped.
Stay trapped.
That was your number 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So the next 2 you're not going to be surprised on. Number 4 is actually a fantasy book that a lot of people talk about, and it's their little smutty guilty pleasure, and hated it. Couldn't even get through it. DNF'd this.
I'm scared.
Quicksilver.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I told you about this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to me, she has too long of descriptions. Like in the very beginning of the book, this girl gets stabbed and she goes on for, I'm probably being a little bit dramatic, but not too dramatic, 15 pages.
Yeah.
About her bleeding out. Girl, that's a 30-second thing. Like, she is not living anymore. Like, what do you mean? And she's like, I'm going to reach the top of the pillar. Like, no, girl, you're dead. You're dead.
I can't stand that.
And so I just couldn't do it. And I literally got to the part where you meet Kingfisher. And he's supposed to be like this heartthrob. Met him and was like, I'm sorry, I'm out. Like, it wasn't the same as like in other fantasy books where you meet them and you're like, this man sounds really fun. Like, I might stay for a little while. Yeah. Like, this is going to be fun. Yeah, no, I was out. And it also wasn't well written. Like, I feel like there was a lot of lines that were just like, I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it could have been a YA novel. I think it's not because I've heard that it's really smutty. But to me, the way that the dialogue was written, I was like, there's no way that a full-fledged adult wrote this book.
Ugh.
So
I think my issue with those is like, I imagine them sitting in their room, like writing it, and they're like,
oh no,
this is so
I
good.
don't
like,
do
ew.
that. Yeah, ew.
It gives you a different perspective.
Yeah, it does.
I don't like it.
That's rough.
It's real rough.
Yeah. Okay, you're number 4.
These are both. I think they're both YA. I'm not. What is a young adult?
I think, okay, let me be very clear. I got this definition from Peach. Peach is our friend. Peach is a really avid reader. We love Peach. Peach said if they don't do anything more than kiss.
Ah, okay. Oh.
It's YA.
Really?
So a lot of like, I've been wanting to read a lot of like the recommended books that are like YA, but like I've heard that they're like crazy, but I don't know. But that's a Peach definition.
Okay.
So
well, I trust Peach. So,
I do too.
Maybe this one isn't YA based on that definition, but like the dialogue was very YA. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think hot take. I think Colleen Hoover's dialogue is YA.
It's like that. It's like that.
Okay.
It's literally like that.
Okay.
It's YA dialogue with smut.
Adult themes.
Yeah. Archer's voice. I don't know if this is considered YA after Peach's definition, but
I'm gonna look it up while we're talking.
Okay. Honestly, I didn't finish it because I got like 70% through, which that's like crazy that I went that far. But it just the dialogue kept saying things that was just making me really uncomfortable. Like really uncomfortable because the main character is mute.
Okay.
It was like when in the like sex scenes or whatever,
Yeah.
it would be like his thoughts, and then it would be like it was just really weird. Like I don't know. I thought like the plot was there, but then the dialogue, it's just the dialogue for me. It was too YA, even if it wasn't YA. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
I get that. For the fans at home, it is not adult or young adult. It's not YA. So it is classified as adult contemporary romance or new adult romance. Now, okay. This is a weird definition. So Peach was kind of right, but shocker to none, Peach knows all. For a young adult book, YA, to include sexual content, it must be essential to the character's emotional journey, coming of age arc. But anyways, it's not supposed to be like pleasurable. Like they're not just doing it for fun.
Yeah. Okay.
They're doing it for her to learn.
Okay.
Or like
that
grow
makes more sense.
or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Time for your number 4.
My number 4. Oh my gosh. I feel like I've texted you all of these, so you're gonna be like, oh, another one. The Wedding People.
Yeah.
So many people like this book, and I don't trust them because of it. As soon as someone says they like The Wedding People, I don't trust it. Every single character was a horrible person. I wouldn't have been friends with any of them. And I feel like that made it really hard to like put myself into this book and to also root for their success. Like at the end of the day, I was like, no, you are a very horrible person. Like, and the whole premise of the book is like this girl trying to kill herself at a hotel.
Yeah.
And like I found myself being like, no, maybe you should do it. And that is not the goal.
See,
and I would never say that, and I'm ashamed.
So my thing is they should stay trapped. Yours is just do it.
Just do it.
Just do it, girl.
Yeah. And she wanted to do it with like her cat's pills.
What?
So she was literally trying to overdose herself with her cat's pills.
What?
Which was like a wild theme. Like, what?
That's really weird.
Yeah. But I hated all of it. The characters were awful. Yeah. It was just like, you all deserve each other because you're all horrible. So glad you all found yourself.
Oh my god.
Stay out of my lane though.
Yeah. Don't come near me. Jeez.
Yeah. Okay. Last bad book. What is it?
Okay. The title alone should be an automatic 1 star for the book. 1,000 Boy Kisses. What the hell is that name?
You did talk about this one.
I hate this book. My best friend actually was like, oh my god, you have to read this book. And I was like, okay.
Oh no.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my god. It was just this one is YA. I know for a fact it is YA.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember them doing anything more than kissing. So, like, there's no way. It just sucked. Like, I just remember being like, oh my god, this is awful.
Yeah.
And every time someone would be like, oh, what are you reading? I'd just be like, 1,000 Boy Kisses. And that is reason enough for me to hate it because that's embarrassing.
Yeah. I also feel like 1,000 Boy Kisses, like that leads you to YA right away.
It's stupid. It's a stupid book and I hate it.
Wait, so that's so interesting. My last book is The God of the Woods.
That was going to make it.
Really? Okay.
It was very close.
I thought so. I remember I DNF'd it.
God, it's so bad.
Because I couldn't get into it. And I don't, like, honestly, I was so irritated with this book. I was going to look up the plot to, like, remember why I hated it. But I was just like, I just can't.
Yeah.
Like, it just wasn't good. I feel like there was a lot of themes of, like, other books that I've enjoyed before of, like, prep school, privilege, like, all this different stuff coming in. And then all of a sudden she's missing. And, like, oh my gosh, like, that's so cool. What happened? But I just remember being like, there was just too much going on. And sometimes in thrillers, and I learned this from someone in one of my book clubs, that, like, when there's too much going on in a thriller, it's just like the author trying to distract too much and do too much.
Yeah.
And at that point, it's just not believable.
Yeah.
Like, just move along.
Yeah.
Move along.
And it's so long. It's like 500 pages.
And no need. No need.
There's no.
But if you took out like half of those like plot changes and plot twists and this at the other that we all guessed.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even like, oh my gosh, well, she got me. Fair enough. No.
Nope.
But
yeah, I hated that book, and the only thing I remember is that the camp counselor, the camp like director or someone, reminded me of Miss Trunchbull from Matilda. I just pictured Miss Trunchbull the whole time.
Yeah.
And that also ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
politely, Miss Trunchbull.
Miss Trunchbull.
No, thank you.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's all I remember that, but it sucked.
But we have a lot of opinions, but we also have a lot of great opinions.
Yes.
So let's get to your number one of some of the best books you've ever read.
Okay. I'm going to start out with a hot one. Project Hail Mary.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's literally like, I have made everyone in my life read this book. Like, I made my dad read it. Yeah. He does not, I don't recommend books to my dad.
Yeah.
He loved it. My mom loved it. I made one of my book clubs that I'm a part of read it. They all, I think the lowest rating was 4 stars. So like, it's just like, it's a hit, except with you. But that your reason is, it's valid. But we'll get into that another time. But I am such a big fan of like eccentric characters, like and like little creatures. So Rocky, like I love Rocky.
Yeah.
I was when we went to see the movie, I was the only one sobbing. The only one in our group was sobbing. And I was like, I can't even explain. Like, I just feel so maternal towards him. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it is.
He needs to be protected.
But I didn't think I was a sci-fi person.
Yeah.
I'm a sci-fi person within reason, because this is like, it could happen. You know? Like, it's not like it's taking place on it does take place on a different planet, I guess, but it's like,
it's different.
It's, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it is just so good. And the movie, get into that another time, but the book, my favorite book ever.
Okay.
And I could like tell you a lot about it. Like, I didn't even have to read a recap when I watched the movie. Like, I remembered everything. And that says a lot, because I don't remember anything from books. So,
well, and you read a lot of books. So
I read a
lot. I feel like sometimes with like books that have simple plots, you have almost like book fatigue, where I don't know about you, I have to go back to my Goodreads and like review what I actually read and what I thought about it, because someone will be like, oh my gosh, did you read so and so, like what were your thoughts? And I'm like, I can tell you, I actually don't remember. I read it allegedly. But who's to say?
Exactly.
But, okay. All right,
you're number one.
All right, so my first one, I'll go with sci-fi, I'll match yours, is Ready Player One.
Okay.
I read it maybe 2017, 2019. I don't know exactly when, but it was like before the movie came out. So I remember that. I rated it 5 stars because I think that, first of all, during that time, dystopians were like on fire.
Yeah.
Hunger Games, Divergent books, not the movies, but the books. So I just think that dystopian, like, it was its time to shine.
Yes.
I loved this book because of all of the 80s references. Oh, really quick. If you don't know what Ready Player One is about, it's a dystopian novel about the year 2044 where reality is a mess because everyone lives their lives in a video game. It's called The Oasis. And basically the creator of The Oasis develops a puzzle for users to solve for an unimaginable prize, which is the ownership of the Oasis itself. So you have creators coming in, you have normal people coming into this puzzle, and then you also have the government trying to control it. But the person who developed the Oasis was from the 80s. And so all the puzzles had like 80s references and like it was just so fun. And to me, it was just one of those reads that it was just so easy because you were invested in the characters. You were invested in like, oh my gosh, who's going to get it? What's going to happen? The puzzles were hard. And so you were just like tried to think about it, because most of the time when somebody creates something like that, they're a little eccentric, like you were saying. And so to try and get into that person's mind to say like, oh my gosh, what would they do to try and figure it out forward? It was just really cool. So I would recommend it to anyone, especially if you love the 80s. It's just such a fun read.
Okay.
And I would say it's such a casual read too, where like I've recommended it to non-readers and they've loved it.
Okay. Good to know.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Ready Player One.
What I'm realizing is we talk more about books that we hate than books that we like.
I know. I'm like,
because
so
I didn't
intrigued.
know you read that. Like,
yes, I love that book. But again, I read it a long time ago, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm not really going in any order. My next one is Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm gonna skip around on my list, but okay.
Okay. Really, it could be any of the last. Well, okay. I think either Deathly Hallows or Half-Blood Prince, but Half-Blood Prince is just like ingrained because both of them. Because I read them recently.
You gotta pick. I'm gonna be.
I think I'm gonna do Half-Blood Prince.
Okay.
Because that one, like, I had to take a break from Harry Potter because it was so good. Like, just that, you know, when a book does that, you're just like, how is the next one even going to compare? And it does.
Yeah.
She does it. And I hate that she's such a horrible person. I hate that. What am I boycotting? Like, me boycotting it is going to do nothing. So,
well, and I mean, the fandom is so deep.
It's like,
what people were raised on it, and now next generation. I mean, HBO just dropped
the new show.
The trailer, and the little actors and actresses. I haven't done too much research, but they look so cute.
They are really cute. Harry looks the same.
So cute.
Harry looks exactly like Daniel Radcliffe.
And they told me one thing that like felt good but also hurt. They said that they picked Hermione because of her teeth. Because you know, like how in the book she has like really buck teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I haven't actually seen if that's like, you know, a scammer site that's just like, oh, they picked her because of her teeth.
Yeah.
Like whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm super excited about that too.
I know. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
but this is another book that I love the little creatures. Dobby is my second favorite character.
I knew you were going to talk about Dobby.
I love Dobby. Like, you should see my bookshelves. Like, I have a Dobby Lego set.
Yeah.
I have a Dobby, what are the stuffed animals called? The Squishmallows?
Squishmallows?
Is that what they're called? Yeah. I have one of those.
Wobbles too?
Oh, yeah.
Like the little
the
crochets.
woobles. Yes.
Oh, woobles. My bad.
Hit the wobble.
Insert
Wobble
clip
baby.
of yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I have a wooble.
I will never be able to hear that this
my sister made me a bunch of like friendship bracelets that say like
Dobby?
yeah, I love doing Dobby impressions.
Wait, let's hear your best Dobby impression.
I need to think of like how do I need to get in the zone?
Oh, you can do the legendary line. Master has given Dobby a sock.
That one. That's literally
that's
on. Yeah,
come on. Let's hear it.
Locked in. Okay. Master has given Dobby a sock.
Oh my god!
Harry Potter.
Dobby is a free elf.
Dobby is a free elf.
Oh,
I
wow.
love Dobby.
Look
I
at
love
that.
Dobby.
Free impersonation.
You're welcome, guys.
Yeah, really.
Here all day. Yeah, I really like Dobby. Freaking love Dobby.
Yeah.
And just like the plot twist in that one. And then what's revealed in the next book that just adds on top of it. Like, oh my god, she's a genius, which sucks.
So let me ask you this though. Did you watch the movies first? Did you know?
Okay. No. The thing is, I watched the movie. Remember, I have a bad memory.
Okay.
I watched the movies when they were like coming out. So I was young.
Yeah.
I remember
long time ago.
I remember seeing the like last one in theaters. All I remember is people were dressed in Harry Potter stuff. That's all I remember about it.
I was at the midnight showing at dressed as Tonks.
Exactly.
But that was just because I could dye my hair purple.
Exactly. Yeah.
It, so.
And I would have been so jealous of you. Not gonna lie.
It was a spray one, so it like literally washed out that night.
Still, my mom would never.
I felt legendary,
which is fine. Love my mom, but nothing against
Love
her.
You, Mom.
Love you, Mom. But yeah, I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't remember anything except for the only thing I remember from the movies was the weeping willow tree. That was the only thing I remember because I thought that scene was the funniest scene ever. Where when I was like 10, okay, disclaimer, I don't think it's the funniest scene ever. Is when the weeping willow was like taking Hermione and like slashing her around. I was like, oh my god, this is peak comedy. That's all I remembered. So I got to experience them like for the first time. It was So good.
See, I feel like I grew up on them, so I knew.
Yeah. And
I watched them like every spooky season. Like we would watch one or whatever. So, but all right. Any other comments there?
No. Your turn.
So I also have Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. And specifically that one, actually.
Yep.
Because I think that, which I categorize this as like fan favorite or like a cult classic, because I feel like this is just one of those like fandoms, like we were saying before, that like, I don't know, people are seriously into it or they're not. Which, since this is a personality one, I am a Hufflepuff. I know Hufflepuff gets a lot of hate.
You are so Hufflepuff.
But I know.
And that's amazing.
And I just want to throw out there, they get a lot of hate and it's unjustified.
It is.
Because we're loyal. And all of you suckers need a loyal friend around here.
Yes. You all need a Hufflepuff.
Exactly. Like, if you don't have a Hufflepuff in your friend group, what are you doing?
I'm a Ravenclaw.
That makes sense to me.
Okay.
I think that I'm very much more like Hufflepuff and like, oh, look at the animals. Like,
you're very Hufflepuff.
Like very herbology, hanging out in the room, like whatever. Professor Sprout and me would be like this. Like,
yeah.
But I really loved, and I'll leave it kind of casual because I know that there may be spoilers, but I loved the motif specifically in this book about the battle between good and evil. I think there's two characters specifically that they highlight the most, and I think that their journeys are very similar. And to me, it was really cool because a lot of the books prior, like they're each one, if you think about it, it really follows someone's journey.
Yeah.
And so I really liked these two characters, as well as I loved a little bit more background and context. Why am I not saying names? If you haven't seen the book or read the books or seen the movies at this point,
like, what is,
I don't know. You should do
alive?
Something. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, well, you should watch the new HBO because apparently it's coming out.
There you go.
I loved the background on Voldemort. I feel like the movies didn't do as great of a job.
Yes.
And so the fact that you got to meet his mom, Merope or whatever her name was, and like his grandfather and what would have been his uncle, like they were horrible people, man. And so I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it makes sense. I am
so passionate about this. Every villain has their reason. Like, not that it justifies, but like,
no,
they have their reason.
Yeah. And I love analyzing a villain story.
Same.
I think that's where like the psychology comes in. It's super fun.
Yeah.
So
same.
I was really excited that the Half-Blood Prince made it onto your list because it also made it onto mine.
That was really where, like, when I was reading Harry Potter, I was like, oh my god, this series like is incredible. Like, it is so well thought out. Like, oh my god, she just did such a good job. And again, I hate that, but it is what it is. Yeah.
It's just one of those things that, like, I can appreciate your invention, but not appreciate you.
Exactly.
You did a really cool thing here, but you kind of suck.
You really
all
suck.
The time.
Yeah. Like, just shut up for 1 second, maybe.
Yeah. Just stop talking and we'd be friends.
Yeah. Just write.
Yeah, just write. Which is really crazy because my favorite has always been The Prisoner of Azkaban. And so I thought that was going to be my favorite book. And then this one just, like, smacked out of the water.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I feel like I have a few literary fictions because that's like my genre.
Okay.
First one is The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. That I read a really long time ago.
Okay.
Like when it was first getting popular. I think that was my second Kristen Hanna book ever, and I've read like 10 now. But it is really one of her best. Like the characters in that and like just what the characters go through.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's heartbreaking. But like, that's what I like in a book. That's what I need.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but when Spotify Wrapped did like that 1 year where it would like classify your personality, I was a vampire because like I loved like the heartbreak of things.
Yes, exactly.
And so I feel like that always, ever since Spotify, shout out, ever since Spotify like illuminated that fact to me, I was like, crap, I really do love to break my own heart.
Yeah.
Like I love those books that do that.
Yeah. Yep. And every single one of these, I mean, yeah, honestly, some part of it like pulled at the heartstrings.
Yeah.
It's always got to do that. But yeah, the characters and just, I mean, I don't know how to describe this book, like, because what I remember is what you should not know about it. It'd be a spoiler. But I do remember they were in Alaska.
Okay.
They moved, I think, from maybe Seattle, or they moved from somewhere to Alaska because her dad had a new job or something happened. And so like being in Alaska, and you know, it's dark all the time in the winter, so that added to it, and it is very dark, dark book, but I love it.
Okay.
So,
okay. Yeah. All right, my next one is this is fantasy. It is Throne of Glass. Specifically that one.
I think the first books were better than the
I haven't finished all of them because I agree with you. Like, you lost my attention.
Yeah.
So to be very clear, I rated it 5 stars. I read it as the second book in the series, even though release date it is the first. So I read Assassin's Blade first, and then I read Throne of Glass. I did read this after ACOTAR. If you're playing the game of the, what do they call it? The Masterverse, or what are they, like
the Massiver? I don't know,
something like that. SJ Mass, Sarah J Mass, whatever you want to call her, Masterverse. That was the order that I read it. But to me, first of all, if you haven't heard of it before, it's basically an assassin fights for her life and future in a competition against 23 other fighters to honor the king and win the chance of being the king's champion, which equals her freedom. So that's basically the basis of the book. But I really liked this book because of the main character. I liked that she was feisty. I liked that she was like, no, my life sucks and I'm not just taking it. I'm doing something about it. Yeah. I also think since I read it after ACOTAR, I had a really nice side-by-side of her versus Feyre. Hated Feyre, man. Feyre. She's so annoying. She did not deserve the life that she ended up getting, but that's fine. That's another topic for another day. But I really like Selena Sardothian specifically, which please feel free to correct me if that's not how you say her name. But in my head, that's how I read it. Yeah. I just think that she is a real baddie, and she is so cool. Like, even when I was picturing her costumes, and like, I know it's not really a costume because it's not a movie, but like what she dressed herself in and the elegance that she carried herself, like I really loved her character.
Yeah.
Like you said, down the line with some of the other books, like, I don't know. It just didn't stay for me. But
it lost me at Heir of Fire, gonna be honest.
I think that's about where I was at, where I like took a long break.
It lost me.
Yeah.
But the Assassin's Blade especially, like, I would
love to reread it again.
That one.
Like, it was so fun, and it had so many elements of surprise in it. And just so much going on that, like, I felt there was a lot of details that sometimes I'm like, okay, enough with this, like, random facts and random details or whatever, but it did come back.
Yes, always does.
And I was like, oh, I should have been listening.
Yeah. And then was it at the end of, which one was it the end of, where they revealed that plot twist? Who Aelin?
I think.
Was it?
I was going to say, I think it's Crown.
I was going to say, I think it's that one.
Yeah. Because the first
is.
one talks about what happened in the tournament, and then it ends pretty quickly after that. The second one, I think, is when she goes on a mission, so to speak. Wink, wink, nod, nod.
I loved Crown of Midnight too. Like, all of I loved
the beginning ones.
But then Heir of Fire, I was just like, no.
Yeah. There's a couple of things that I think that I couldn't get past. I'll just say it, and then if we want to edit it out, we can. But when she fell in love with her cousin, sorry, you lost me at incest. I can't. I know that sometimes, like, fantasy just plays that line a little bit, but like, not for me.
Yeah,
not for me. As soon as you're related, I'm out.
No, that's so weird. Like,
and I don't need to know about how you two feel about each other or feel each other. Actually, I meant it.
That applies.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That's weird. I forgot about that.
No, I never did. And I never will.
Really?
Because it needs to be talked about. Stop that theme in fantasy.
Gross.
I understand it may happen, but we don't need to talk about it, and I don't need to know. Ignorance is bliss.
The fact that it's in fantasy, like they are fantasizing about this. Like what? Like this is not an event that happened, okay? And you're making this up, and you decide, oh yeah, family members.
You're
incest.
so right. I did not think that through.
Like that's weird.
Why did you think about that?
Like so weird.
Yeah.
Goes back to them sitting in their room writing like,
oh my god, no,
my cousin.
Yeah,
Ew.
my cousin.
Get out.
That's disgusting.
Jail.
You know what they say? Is it kissing cousins? I guess so. It is for Sarah J. Maas.
It is for Sarah J. Maas.
Ugh.
SJM.
Please don't do that in the next books. Ugh, we beg.
Please.
Anyways.
Okay. I'm gonna go. This is more. I guess this is technically fantasy. Oh,
Okay.
it definitely is. The House on the Cerulean Sea. Love, because the children in that, again, characters that are just like, they're literally like creatures basically, because they are children. I guess some of them have human elements, but like they're all like, remember the bellhop? Did you read it?
No.
Oh, there's this one.
I'm saving it. I'm saving it for like when I really need one to bring me back, because you've said that this book is like revolutionary.
It's so like if you just need like a feel good read, it's kind of like nothing bad really happens.
Yeah.
But it's like there's a good plot.
Yeah.
There's like meaning behind it that like translates.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, it is so good. Like those children have my heart. They're oh my god, they're so cute. But basically, I did not write down a synopsis, so I'm just pulling this out of my app. But basically there's this guy, can't remember his name because the children, I'm in it for the children. That don't take that the wrong way.
I was about to say, after talking about incest, bashing Sarah J. Maas.
Not what I meant. Anyways, there's this guy. He works for, it's kind of like the Ministry of Magic type vibes. Like,
okay. Like regulation of something.
Yes.
Okay.
And so he has to go see, he knows there's this house with these children.
Oh.
And they like have to go kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I cannot think of the word.
Assess the situation?
Yeah, assess basically.
Okay.
Kind of like a, oh my god, why can I not think of
CPS?
Yes,
Oh,
exactly.
okay.
How are you just, okay.
Because I get you.
Yeah. It's kind of like CPS, but like fantasy.
Oh, okay.
And so he has to go like assess, and he like meets all these children, and they're deemed as like these, because there's one that's like the devil, basically, but he's just misunderstood. Again, villains are just misunderstood. Like seriously, okay. They're just misunderstood.
So he's the villain in the book,
but he's not a villain.
Okay,
it's just he's seen as that because he's like a descendant of the devil or whatever. But he's like he's just a cute little kid. He doesn't know any better.
Well, that's a hard thing. Yeah, because like children truly don't know, and it's not his fault that he woke up one day and he was a descendant.
No. Yeah. Anyways, I love that book so much, and it's on like a little like coastal fantasy town, and
the cover's adorable.
Yes, the cover.
They did a really good job with the cover art.
And if you love it, there is the sequel.
Yeah,
which I still liked. I didn't like it as much, like because you never can do it as well as the original, but like still ate it up, obviously.
Which is crazy because we both had a sequel on ours, like Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Like if you think about it, I do say all the time, a sequel can never do what the first did because it was like the element of surprise and delight. But also at the same time, I think that Harry Potter is a little bit different because I feel like it was a continuation of a story rather than like oh crap, I made a lot of money and people really loved it, let me keep going.
Exactly.
So
exactly,
maybe there's that. But
all right, you go.
Okay, so I know this is not your jam. It's technically classified as like fiction, but it has a historical element. I'm gonna call bull on that, but whatever. Goodreads,
whatever
you get the win. City of Girls.
Okay,
I love this book. So, quick synopsis: it's this 95-year-old woman recounts her time in the 1940s when she was 19, and she moved to live with her Aunt Peg in Manhattan after getting kicked out of college. Aunt Peg owns a theater, so it's all about her trying to find who she is. Now, in the 1940s, just remembering, women didn't have a lot of rights. There wasn't a lot that they could do. And so she was very isolated in what she could do, Not to mention she was young, she didn't know. Putting her in the Manhattan scene with like all these performers, and also some of these performers are really trying hard to make a living, as well as not living in the best circumstances. And so Aunt Peg was like this grandmother that everybody wishes that they had, in the fact that all of her performers and staff, like if they needed a hot meal and somewhere to stay, like Aunt Peg's was there.
Oh.
And so like it was just such a great novel about relationships. And like having those relationships, and how relationships can have specific days and times that they're there for. And just because you're growing up doesn't necessarily mean that that wasn't valuable. It was, but you're a different person now, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And so I just think it was a really well written book. It was a beautiful book about friendships and all of that, as well as like I really enjoyed seeing this little privileged girl getting kicked out of college, going and being able to live it up, make a lot of mistakes, and then come back. I will say it did have the same vibe as a lot of the books have this theme recently of like Daisy Jones and the Six, Great Big Beautiful Life, Evelyn Hugo, where it's like this older woman that comes back to recount a tale to somebody.
Yeah,
so I will say the theme of that is a little bit overdone, but it got 4 stars from me in the fact that I just really loved it. I thought it was refreshing. There was some heartbreak, there was some this, there was some that, like you really got everything from it. So to me it was a really, really fun one. I remember getting it from someone and just being like, oh, okay, I guess I'll read it. Like, you know how sometimes you just have to do that. And I remember like eating it up and just loving it and just feeling like I was in there. And I could see the glitz and the glam and the lights. And it was just really fun.
Yeah. That's how you know a book is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What's your next one?
Is this the last? Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Last one.
Okay. This one, I haven't heard a lot of people talk about. The Other Side of Now. One thing about me is I'm obsessed with the concept of time travel. And it's not necessarily like time travel. It's like you took a different path. And so everything in your life is different. Like she's in college. She has to decide between going to California to be a movie star, or go to college in Ireland. And she chose being a movie star. She was in California. She's like, I just need a break. So she flies to Ireland and somehow is in the timeline that she would have experienced. If she had chosen the other path. Yeah. And it's just like, it's more just a story about like relationships. That's what I love. Like, and it has like a cool concept with it, but no one has like ever talked about it. And I don't know why, because it is so good.
Yeah, that needs to go on TBR.
It does. It's really good.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. Yeah, I just loved like the relationships and like I knew what was going on because I read the synopsis, and if you read it after this, now you will too. But like she goes into the bar and people just like start talking to her as if she's like been there before, and she's like, what is going on? And then you just like find out things like that are different between her life now versus when she was in California, and it's just so interesting.
That reminds me, it's not the same, but it's similar. That movie that came out with Lily Reinhart, where in one of them she, I guess, was pregnant and had a baby, and then the other one she didn't.
Yeah,
and it was like 2 timelines. I never saw it. I really wanted to because I like really liked that, because I feel like I'm such a what if person.
Yes, exactly.
And so to be able to like experience that and just look at life in a different way, it's really, I don't know, it's like scratching the itch finally.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I recommend. It's very good.
Okay. All right. Well, my last one was obviously romance. Had to go romance. I went with someone who is a classic. She's highly talked about right now. You guessed her, Emily Henry. My favorite one is Funny Story.
Same.
Yes.
Same.
So if you haven't read this before, it is this girl who was engaged to her fiance, obviously, Peter, until he left her for his child best friend Petra, lethal. That's like, that to me grabbed me right away. I was like, shoot.
That's Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
Oh my.
Right there. Seriously.
Which I'm dying to talk about. I know. Show.
Same.
There's so much that's going on. Anyways, I really liked this. Oh, the rest of the synopsis. Sorry. Left in Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. But with nowhere to go, because basically she needs to like up her life and do something about it. She moves in with Petra's ex. That's right. The childhood best friend's old boyfriend.
So good.
And his name is Miles. And it's hilarious. And I hate to say that like she named it so adequately.
Yeah.
But like it is a funny story.
It is.
I just remember, like, to me, a romance isn't good unless I am laying on my stomach, kicking my legs and giggling with them, being like, they're in love and they don't know it. So I think that she just embodied it with this book. And I wish I would have known what I was reading when I was reading it and cherished it a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know?
And the setting was so perfect for me.
Well, the girl, Daphne, is a librarian. Love that.
Loved that.
Yeah. And I don't remember much about Miles, but I just remember I was like, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. She did a really good job with that.
Yeah.
But those are my top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So with that, we come to a close of our first episode. Thank you for joining us. And subscribe. We will be on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And we're hoping to see you for the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.